back to the episode of the Fandom Experience. I'm here with my special guest, DJ Holizae.
Gang, what's going on?
Man, how you doing? I feel like we've been trying to lock in for like 5, 6, 7 months, man.
Yeah, it's been some time.
But I ain't tripping. Like, I ain't never took no shit personal. Like, even when like Donovan and them, like Kiwi and them, like, it's never like nothing personal. I feel like everything just happens like timing wise.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, for sure.
I always ask people like when I start off like on a scale of 1 to 10, how are you doing like mentally?
Mentally, I feel good. My birthday's at midnight. It's just a lot of stuff that I want to do, and I feel like birthday festivities doesn't really go into the mindset that I want to snap into, like get stuff done in regards to events and stuff this upcoming school year. But it's cool. I'm gonna celebrate. I got people who happy, who excited, who coming in town for this shit. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm definitely gonna kick it.
Young nigga turned 22. It's so crazy. Like I thought she was like way older than what she was. Like I told you that shit before that shit. Like that shit crazy. Like 22, like crazy.
Yeah, it's a lot of people that don't be thinking I'm.
Nah, I really legit thought you was like 24, 25. Like no cap. Like and like this shit crazy. What made you want to become a DJ, and like what about DJing drives you to be like the best in Houston? Not only Houston, but like I feel like, you know, you should want to push your shit to be global, like where everybody knows you like globally.
For sure. So I started throwing parties, man, when I was 15. I got included with it. A friend was wanting to do something. She was older, and she reached out to me to like kind of help her with it. And it was like a smash hit. Like the whole city was out. I was like 15.
Where was this at?
16 or 17. The party was on the south side of Fort Worth. So Fort Worth, Texas.
So you originally from Dallas?
Fort Worth.
Damn,
don't do that.
I mean, it's the same shit, I feel like. I'm not from Dallas. I don't know, nigga.
Nah, it gets serious. Like, my dad age group, like, Fort Worth and Dallas, they don't too much.
Yeah.
My age group more so, like, Fort Worth and Arlington.
Okay. And my sister used to, like, live in Arlington and shit.
Yeah.
So is that the same area, like Arlington and, like, it's around the same area?
It's connected due to it being in the Metroplex. Like, it's, like, surrounding cities more so.
Okay, makes sense.
But, yeah, man, I started as a party thrower in high school. Man, I was throwing safe, alcohol-free, smoke-free. Nah, they were smoking. But alcohol-free parties for sure, for the most part, and it was dope. I was a high school athlete, played 3 sports, 4 including cross-country. But, yeah, bro, I was hella active, and I've always been social. Like, it was like an issue with me talking too much growing up. But
as far as in, like, why? Like,
bro, I just couldn't control it, bro. I just used to talk. I'm just a chatterbox, like, you know what I'm saying, class clown
type shit.
All throughout, like up until high school, bro. Every school district, they would like move my desk to the teacher would move my desk in front of their desk, like within like the first week.
To be able not to talk to nobody.
Bro, I was still talking. I was still doing. But it was better. Yeah. I had that constant reminder, like I'm in her or his face.
Yeah,
you
facts.
know? So
facts.
Yeah, man. Started off.
I mean, going from that, what made you want to actually just like, what drives you to be a DJ? Because you know what I'm saying, you was throwing parties at 15.
Yeah.
You was doing that early. But you know what I'm saying, you also was playing sports.
Yeah.
So like when you got to college, what made you be like, oh, I'm not gonna be an athlete no more. I'm gonna be a DJ.
Senior year, I wasn't even interested in being an athlete really no more. And I had some college interests. Coaches hit me, but more so like even college in general, like I wasn't too sold on it. But it was a mentor, man, and mentorship is really truly something that has propelled me and helped me out in life. But man, I had a mentor who was like, man, he's seen it. He was like, oh, you go to Houston with your hustle, the way that you connect with people, I don't see you not succeeding with parties, with a larger market, in a place that's more known for parties. Like, Fort Worth clubs are nothing compared to Houston, you know? And Houston, like right now, for the first time, I feel like in ever, Houston is like on the radar of being like the #1 spot for black entertainment in the U.S. for sure, you know?
That's crazy.
And that's kind of what I'm spectating and what I'm envisioning. Speculating, envisioning. Also, like the company that I'm working with now, very innovative and the same thing. Like,
well, speak on that. You working for A-Life, right?
Yeah, A-Life Hospitality Group.
What are all like the little like groups that like they all own?
So concepts that we have, we got Camp Houston, Prospect Park, North and South, Lost and Found, Drip Car Wash, Stick Talk Hibachi, fine dining coming soon, bungalow downtown, as well as a 30,000 square foot sports bar.
That's crazy.
Called Southside, which would be here in Houston.
So you be DJing at all these spots. So how did you get connected with them?
So most of it is really like promotion and like really since I started doing events in Houston, I DJ private stuff or like important stuff that I like care for, or like want to do for people. But for the most part, bro, I really like throw events. Like that's more so my staple. That's more so what I'm passionate about. That's like what started it. You know what I'm saying? And also like growing, connecting, and just like the way that I've dealt with people in companies is totally different when you're enthusiastic and passionate about everything, more so than just fixated on DJing. And I try to tell guys that too, like people will DJ and not want to promote, not want to post these spots, not want to promote, or not want to post where they're at, because it's like, oh, it's annoying flyers. Bro, I design flyers. I hand out 5,000 to 10,000 flyers on the event. I do so much, bro. You know,
you do be pumping a lot. I see.
I got my own sound equipment. You know what I'm saying? I book DJs, bring them in. I'm you know what I'm saying, kind of like talking and dealing with DJs, prepping them for the event, as well as like security companies, as well as like, you know what I'm saying, just like barricade guys, like all type of different rentals you got to get. Like it
sounds like you like understand the whole business of DJing. Like you're not just solely focused on
events.
Like it's all about business.
Festivals.
Yeah. So like, okay, so for instance, if there's somebody right now in Houston who's like wanting to be a DJ and is like looking at you like, damn, how could I be in his position? What would you tell them like to do or how to go about to get to where you're at right now?
It's a lot of I get a lot of that, and it's honestly something that you can't always just like text right on the spot. But man, like be enthusiastic about socializing as best you can. That's not everybody's forte. I know a lot of DJs that don't like to talk, won't touch the mic, none of that. But to be the best DJ and to excel, I truly feel like you have to, you know what I'm saying, have a sense of morale, like, you know what I'm saying, be nice to people, have an understanding of promotion, bringing people to the spots, you know what I'm saying, shouting out the spot on the mic. But man, like really like your net worth, your network can really be your net worth, and it like it's done it for me here in Houston within the 3 going on 4 years I've been here. It's been a great time. It's been a great ride, but man, I'm in this for the long run for sure. For sure.
Nah, it is, man. Like I feel like, cause I know a lot of people who are like not necessarily like stuck, but they're just like wanting to see what they can do to get to that next spot of like becoming like known as a DJ. Because I feel like there's hella DJs, like just how there's hella rappers, there's hella podcasters, like what really sets you apart. But
another thing, your willingness. So, you know what I'm saying, just being willing. I've always been talkable. When I moved to Houston, it was different. You know what I'm saying? I was in a shell. Like, you know, it was, I don't know, it was just weird.
I mean, what caused you to move to Houston? Why did you want to move to Houston?
School and events solely. I didn't start DJing until I came to college. And that's because my basketball coach, he was a college DJ, and he told me, bro, if you go to Houston and you start DJing and you do what you do in regards to socializing, connecting with people, bro, you're going to grow a name for yourself, and you're going to be able to throw events faster than you even, like, planned on doing. Bro, so once again, back to mentorship. Crazy, extreme. Like, it has really been a blessing to have people who, you know what I'm saying, and these are just people who I've had in my life who, you know what I'm saying, I talk to, I ask a lot of questions, and, you know what I'm saying, I respect and tell people that I appreciate them for talking to me. So I know I ask a lot of questions. You know, I know I really want to get to the bottom of some stuff, you know?
It's crazy, though, because when we were kids, like, they always told you to, like, if you don't understand something, ask questions. And, like, sometimes I used to be that shy kid in class, like, I don't really want to ask you, like, I really don't care. But, like, that's really a skill, I feel like, going forward, like, in life that's, like, low-key essential. Like, asking questions, like, shit that you don't know about and shit that you want to, like, learn about. Because that person has the information and knowledge.
It can let you know. You know what I'm saying? You can save yourself a lot of bumping heads, a lot of mistakes early on, just from, you know what I'm saying, scoping the scene, and, you know what I'm saying, knowing who's who. And then you gotta, you know what I'm saying, you gotta know who you asking questions to. You gotta understand, you know what I'm saying, where people have come to, where they going, kind of, you know what I'm saying. Another thing, understand everybody not in the best place every time. You might ask somebody a question and their head is all messed up and they don't want to hear, you know what I'm saying?
In that time period, yeah.
But hey, you know what I'm saying? If you feel like that's the person who might have the answer,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You might, reevaluate your approach. You know what I'm saying? Try to run into them again. And honestly, with A-Life, I did that. Like I knew who they were. I knew who they were. They would set up like a tailgate and have Prospect Park and A-Life like branding. I'm like, what the hell? Like this is my freshman year at every home football game. So I'm looking, I'm like, bro, what's going on? So I look up, I started looking up the branding. I see, it's 2 black owners. Both of them went to University of Houston. Found out that one of them was a Q. You know what I'm saying? One of them was a Nigerian guy. He's a Q, Junior Martin. Another guy, Big J, Jonathan. Man, these guys are true leaders in this. They've been in the game 15 plus years. And I have nothing but respect for them. I let them know that. I tell them I appreciate them. That's letting, once you connect, and it wasn't easy. It took years. It took years
to form that relationship.
Yeah, for sure. And that's something we could talk about too. But man, it's dope, and you appreciate them conversations and those genuine conversations when you've worked for them.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I put in the work to be able to talk to these guys, and these guys take me serious. So
I mean, I have a rebuttal for that though, because I feel like, okay, for instance, in your situation, like them seeing you put in time over time. I mean, put in work over time. They were, I feel like, more inclined to giving you the information because they're like, oh, wait, this nigga's actually like really working hard for this shit. Like, let me actually like try to share some game with this young nigga. But like, I feel like I've been on the opposite ends of the spectrum where like I've known people to where like if they gave me the game or what I wanted to hear, it can propel me to go places. But they're not trying to give me that game. But you see me working. You know what I'm saying? So like, how you feel like a person should like balance that?
That's
like
some people too. And you gotta understand, you got different types of people in the world. I feel no type of way. It's a lot of gatekeeping going on in our industries.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That
I
should
know
be
exactly
weird.
what you mean.
Especially
I know
when
exactly what you mean.
I don't know. I feel like it's weird only when you really like. You should never take it personal. Yeah. Like it's never on like no personal shit.
Don't take it personal. Yeah.
But I feel like let's say you really know somebody and like that person is not trying to give you the game to where like you can elevate. Like, why would you not want to help me? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and you see a nigga really putting in the work. It's not even like I'm asking for a handout. Like,
I totally understand. And that's the thing. I ask a lot of questions, so I've for sure run into that time and time again. The thing is, like, you can't knock anyone. It might be a chip on their shoulder that they was trying to figure it out before they, you know what I'm saying, came up with their method, and they're, you know what I'm saying, just trying to grow. Or they might not be where they want to be, so they're steady trying to progress, and they might look at you as competition. The thing is, man, I take that with a grain of salt because you can't expect, like, nah, that's the difference. If you my big brother, you my, you know what I'm saying, cousin I grew up with. Yeah, that's some weird shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna call it out for sure. I'm like, damn, like, you don't want to see me grind, you don't want to see me do my thing. But a lot of times it's not. And times for me, it definitely hasn't been. It's for me, I take a mental note. I be like, you know what? That person acting like that, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna come a time. I'm gonna grind to where they run into me. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It makes sense. If it makes sense, we might could work. You know what I'm saying? I might not, you know what I'm saying, like give you any slack. Yeah. You know, it might be very firm. You know, and even like when it comes to different stuff, like if you don't hold up your end of the bargain, or I feel like you BSing, you know what I'm saying? It might, you know what I'm saying, I might get really passionate, passionate and hands on about it. And that's fine. You know, it could be that, but man, I like to think like if you want to work with me, you know what I'm saying, if you want to help me out, let me help you out. It's about providing worth, for sure. That's one thing I have to learn too. Yeah, it's about providing worth, you know what I'm saying? Because
what are you gonna do for them that it makes sense for them to even want to like do something?
Exactly.
But I understand that shit to later, but it makes sense, like, yeah. But like I said, it is different too when you also like feel like you've known somebody for like an extended period of time. So it's like, I mean, like, I understand that, but it's like.
But I say, willingness. And it's been guys who have been in what, like a older, more mature, more experienced realm than me. And I have just, you know what I'm saying, I let them know I'm willing to do whatever. You know what I'm saying? You gotta come like that, like, hey, it doesn't matter, you know, I want to grow in this way. Yeah. I feel like it makes sense for us to, you know what I'm saying, work together, whatever that's needed. know what I'm saying, I'm totally in.
Yeah.
You know, you don't have to worry about. And some people still may not go with it. But the thing is, you got to try to strive, be as consistent as possible. That's some consistency amongst the few things that I have going on. You know what I'm saying? You got to stay on top of it. And just, you know what I'm saying, like try to keep progressing with it. But it gets complicated, bro. This shit is truly a marathon.
Especially like I feel like the industry that we're in, like it's crazy, bro. Like I ain't gonna lie, it's crazy and very competitive, but you know, that is what it is. So like how do you like stay balanced with like school and DJing? And like what's your thoughts on like college if it's like really important?
So school, it has always kind of been a battle. Man, my freshman year at college, I broke down because I'm dealing with UH curriculum. I had 2 jobs. I was DJing. You know what I'm saying? Then I was also wanting to go out like 3 or 4 nights out the week when I wasn't DJing just to get a gist of the so many spots of Houston and really like gain an understanding of the industry and, you know what I'm saying, where I would more so want to be and who I would more so want to rock with. Because once again, not from Houston, didn't know nobody. That's just what I came with myself. And that freshman year was so tough. You know, I slept minimally in a sense, and I, you know what I'm saying, finished it with like a 3.4 GPA at UH. But it was so hard. And really, bro, I told myself like, I'm not allowing myself to do what I came to Houston to do. And I had a breakdown moment, and it was real serious. I don't cry, like I broke down crying. Yeah. Like it was like the worst day ever. Like 2 months into
Was it because you was balancing so much with DJing and school and like
and like the pressure of people at home saying like different teammates, mom, oh you should have went to college, different stuff. I'm thinking about all that stuff. You know, and it's complicated. And I didn't know anyone in Houston, and bro, it was just tough.
So how'd you get out that like shell and like break through to like propel to where you are now?
I broke down. I was like, you know what? Whatever it takes. I came up with a schedule, and it was strict. Like, I would go to class, I would eat, I would come back DJ, I would chill for a little bit, go to for 30, 45 minutes. Like after I ate and DJ, go to another class. Then I was in 6 organizations. I'm having meetings. Like I'm writing everything down. In my freshman year, I was in 6 orgs, 2 jobs, not including DJing, going out so much. Didn't miss one organization meeting or black event on campus. I was everywhere. Like I would run from my jobs back to my dorm room to shower and get dressed to go out like every other night. If like 4 times a week.
That's crazy.
I'm running from my job to the dorm to get ready to go out. Not to have fun, not to, you know what I'm saying? I ain't even have it like that. Like, I was working so hard and doing like these different jobs because I didn't have nothing to spend if I didn't, you know? Just affording what it costs to get in, a haircut a week, a drink or 2, max. I'm maxed out. But, you know what I'm saying? It was cool. You know, it was cool. I knew that, I felt like it's what I need to do to get to where I am now.
That's crazy. That takes a lot of like character and like
I had just turned 18.
Yeah.
I spent like all my money moving to Houston and paying for school. I had $5K savings. So I was hustling in high school. I was having like a cool amount of savings, but I had $5K saved up my freshman year and I would not touch it. And I didn't buy no shoes, no clothes. Didn't eat off campus once. I ate in the cafeteria, which is 24 hours all year. Just spent money on haircuts, alcohol, and door price. Yeah. I feel like that's what I need to do.
I mean, I feel like that's what successful people do. And then like the sacrifice. I mean, obviously we see it here today, like, you know what I'm saying? Your hard work and what you did to sacrifice that freshman year, somebody else might not have done that. So I feel like that's also another reason, I mean, just to double back on like why people who, when they make it, they're not just easy to like help somebody because it took a lot for them to get there. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like you telling me that, I literally did not know that. You know what I'm saying? Like if somebody sees you on Instagram, they might just see like, damn, that nigga popping. You know what I'm saying? But they don't know the real story.
Or if people got money, he just wearing clothes.
Yeah,
and
like
he,
you know what I'm saying?
Bottles.
He got some Louis V on now, like, but they don't know the story about damn, like I was really hustling back in freshman year. So So okay, so going from that and like after freshman year, when did you start getting people to like, you know what I'm saying, people start vibing with you? How did you even like get to know like Keyway and Dono and
That was all freshman year. I ran into the guys, Miles, Jason.
yeah, them niggas too.
Bro, these are great friends, you know, friends that are all striving in their own industries and lane.
Yeah.
And I love them to death. But yeah, just came across them. Totally natural. Vibed with them. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. Keyway and Jason was early on in a little group chat going to college. But Don and Miles were just guys who I ran into, and they both had knew of me, and just like kind of like chatting shit. That's my boy Miles say. But yeah, we was kind of just like chatting shit. And Miles was like, he was interested in being more social and meeting people.
Yeah.
Because he was like more to himself. I'm like, bet, say no more. Rock with me. Like, you know what I'm saying? You seem like a cool dude. We can rock and roll. You know, we can go. And then Don, he kind of just he reached out to me on some funny shit. My homeboy Don is like one of the funniest guys ever, real talk. But we just had a funny conversation. I ran into him. He was doing some stuff for NAACP outside after class. And we just chopped it up. I'm like, bro, you goofy, bro. You funny, like you cool, bro. We gotta kick it.
Yeah.
It was just like that, and that was kind of it.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's a few homeboys out in Rockwood though. Tiro, JD. I got a homie named Jack. That's an architect at PV. It's a few guys I've also come in contact with, but starting off, bro, those are like my friends that really helped me out, supported me. You know what I'm saying? And the same thing for me to them.
Yeah.
Early on.
Yeah. Before all this.
Before all the popping shit really came about.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Before like it was just, oh, I want to do this. And that's another thing. I do not mind letting it be known, like what I'm interested in, what I want to do. And a lot of times I run into people from freshman year in the dorms, CV1, CV2 at University of Houston, heard me say exactly what I wanted to do. Bro, people used to like talk mess, like, bro, you not in school, like you don't like, bro, like you wasting your people money to nothing. I had to go off in the dorms a few times, like, you don't know what you talking about, like, you know what I'm saying? I pay for this, you know. I came to Houston on my own to do what I wanted to do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They just didn't know.
Yeah.
I had just started DJing, hadn't DJed nothing, hadn't thrown no type of event.
So how did you grow to get the people that you have now? Like, what was that pivotal like DJing experience? Like that one show that probably made everybody start fucking with you.
So UH Homecoming, my first thing that I DJed.
What year was this?
This is my freshman
Still freshman year.
So this is 2018, right before like November 2018.
Yeah.
UH Undie Run after party. You ever heard of the Undie Run?
Nah.
Bro, it's like some community service. Like, well, it ain't community service. It's like a donation drive.
Yeah.
But people show up with clothes on, take your clothes off, run like around.
To do what? What do you mean run around?
Damn, clothing drive. Clothing drive.
So
girls.
Okay.
Are in sports bras, compression shorts, panties.
Yeah.
Guys I had on some boxers.
Yeah.
No shirt.
I get it. You're painting the picture. I get it.
Yeah. So, and I DJ'd. I actually DJ'd in my underwear too at the party. It was crazy. I could really I could pull it up, but that's wild. Bro. I had practiced that set since I began. Yeah. I rocked it out like no misses.
Yeah.
Like it was my boy DJ Steve-O was there, and he was like the UH OG DJ at the time, and like the only UH DJ before me and Keyway came around. He was like, bro, what? Like, bro, you own it? Like you're going crazy. Like he was next to me, just lit the whole time. And it was a house party, and it was lit. So I had to move it from inside the house to the backyard. Like it was going down.
How do you know like what songs to play? How do you know what people are vibing to, what people are gonna vibe to, or do you have like a preset list where like you just have songs that you know?
Nah, so
or that you rock with.
You're not really gonna make anything happen with like pre-selected song that you got in your mind. You know what I'm saying? You gotta really like be looking around, like scoping the crowd, who I got in here, what's their age group, you know, what they might like. And then also you gotta send like it'll be I don't know. let me see what I call it. It's like a test song, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But you got to be able to transition kind of quick to really be a good DJ and like really be able to like get around in your library and your crates and figure out, you know what I'm saying, what's going on and get on a energy tip with everyone. But bro, once you got everybody lit, like once you play that one right song, hey bro, you know, it's real easy. Just, you know, you can go back and forth with crossfader, like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Then I was a guy that early on I was talking on the mic, so that's something that really helps your brand out as a DJ.
Yeah, because
when you can talk on the mic,
you're vibing with the crowd. Yeah. They feel like they get into like, I don't know, it's bro. I see what you mean.
A DJ could have an MC and the DJ be like in the cut DJing, and the MC be all out, and like a lot of times I don't really care for MCs, but they'll be all out in the forefront. You know what I'm saying? And may not be doing a good job, but like everybody's like, bro, you know what I'm saying? You're looking at this dude who's, you know what I'm saying? Versus like with me, something I want to do, I already have some lighting, but like in trust, but that's like stage equipment. Yeah. But only like build it to where I have lights shining on the DJ, and then I only get to a point where I can DJ my own parties, and that's gonna be like that's the next step right now. But bro, it's a lot of logistics when it comes to this. 'Cause you got money, you know what I'm saying? You got money at the door. You got thousands of dollars at the door.
Do you get some of that?
What?
I just have to make
what
sure.
You mean? Do I get some of that?
I have to make sure.
What? What? Nah.
I had to make sure.
Bro, look, I really don't too much DJ other parties at all. Like, I could count on one hand how many times I've, maybe two hands, how many times I've DJed since I started throwing events for college party, like DJing college parties. But bro, I done threw so many parties and like made so much money off of parties, and like like I throw parties by myself. Yeah. So everything up front, I've paid $20,000 up front for a party before. For sure.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
20 racks?
Yeah, for sure. So like when the money is coming in, like now I'm like kind of desensitized. I don't know. I need to get away from that. But yeah, bro. Like you know what I'm saying? I see a lot of money. The money box would be mine. I just would be like moving around, trying to make sure things are all right. Of course, I got multiple security officers up there at the door. And then I be having guns on me, I be having guns around. But I'll be like the only person in the party besides security.
Fact to be able to like have them hoes. Yeah. So like, what's like the craziest experience that you've had DJing?
Crazy experience. The craziest experience.
Bitches coming up and like trying to grab you while you DJing, or like girls doing crazy shit, or a nigga might be doing too much.
Why me DJing or a party of mine?
Either or, because you're in a nightlife, bro. Like you have to see crazy shit. Like
I mean, girls be wilding. You know what I'm saying? Especially like it's like people drinking, people drunk, like people doing whatever. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's typical stuff like getting grabbed. I ain't gonna lie, bro. That's really the wildest thing. Like
people grabbing you and shit,
bro.
I mean, I feel like that shit would piss me off.
Grabbing your stuff.
That's wild.
Like, yeah. That's probably the wildest thing. Like somebody that you don't know. Yeah.
Cause the DJ was telling me about that shit. How like it might be a girl that just comes up and just like fucking with you. Like, why are you trying to DJ a party? It's like, bro, girl, like I gotta DJ a party. Like, move.
I done had more experience throwing parties than just DJing parties. And I had a good run DJing in college, and I like really plan on really DJing my shit, like my stuff. Yeah. Coming up. But yeah, you mentioned EJ. EJ is a guy I've wanted to include, and man, he's like the standard for a guy that's in their 20s. I see EJ being the next top DJ in Houston, hands down.
Shout out to him.
He's absolutely crazy. Shout out EJ, man. He done helped
me
crazy out, showed a lot of love, and been a great part of me developing such a strong influence within the college community. Anytime I can book him, anytime I can pay him more than the club to come, I'm doing it for sure. That's my dog.
Shout out to my boy EJ the DJ, man. Yeah. Speaking of like girls, damn, I have a question. Where the fuck did my question go for that shit? When you seeking a girl, what attracts you to them, and like, do you feel like at this age it's like necessary to have a girl? When I say a girl, I mean like your main girl, like that's your girlfriend type shit.
I'm gonna go back to willingness. That's a word. Like I probably will get at it, but like that is the foundation of a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like,
so how does willingness pertain to like a girl in a sense?
A woman, like, you know what I'm saying? A woman who isn't very willing, you're gonna have to deal with a lot of the back talk. You're gonna have to deal with a lot of the button of heads or just not wanting to do certain stuff, or even just not being committed to you. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like that all spirals from willingness. I feel like your willingness as a man or as a woman in your career is what can be a serious difference maker in what you do, but more so, like we talking about this relationship stuff. Your partner has to be willing. Like me, I'm willing to do whatever. Like if I had to lay down my life for my girl, I don't have a girl right now, but if I had to lay down my life for my girl, like I'm doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just like how I am. Just whatever. Like you know what I'm saying? I'm willing to do whatever for my girl. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, so what? So if there's an ideal girl out there and she wants to fuck with you, like what does she have to bring to the table for you in order for you to fuck with her?
Bruh, willingness for real. Like she just has to be willing, bro. Like she got is it willing? Hard to understand what I'm saying when I say be willing?
It's not, but like willingly as in like, okay, so you might still be fucking with other bitches and she has to like understand that, or
that's a bit extreme.
Or like
that's a bit extreme.
Or like because I feel like, bro, when you get to a point, like we're not there yet, but when you get to a point where you're like super successful, there's literally like niggas who like are gonna be able to fuck any bitch they want to. Not to say that you don't do that now or couldn't do that, but like there's niggas like, you know what I'm saying? Their girl literally knows, like, bro, I used to work at B-Zoo, bro. There's a nigga that came in, everybody was like, yeah, like he has a wife and all, but she knows that he fucks all like other bitches too, and she's just cool with that. Like, that's why I'm saying, like, when you say willingly, I'm saying like willingly, like what sacrifices does she willingly like have to make in order to like be with you?
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, like it's really depending on the life that you want to live. I'm a modern guy, and like super flying shit is cool. You know what I'm saying? Like two girls is like women. But bro, like, I grew up very traditional. Like my grandmother raised me. My grandfather was in the house. He didn't really even talk much, but they loved each other to death. They had been married for so many years. You know, they raised family together. Like that's what I want to do. Like that's more so like the path I want to go down when the time comes. But this nightlife stuff is difficult to do that. But once again, I feel like if a woman's willing, I'm totally willing for whatever. We could make something happen.
So do you see yourself in the future like getting married, and that's like what you like want to do?
Yeah, I feel like I'm put here on earth to be your father. I don't know, that's weird. Like not everybody feel that way. But yeah, like I
feel like every man would want to have kids. Like why would you not want to have kids? Because it's like another seed of yours that's, you know what I'm saying, gonna grow and hold on the legacy of whatever you created. Yeah.
So I care a lot about myself and like my career, but I used to like really, I was gonna go to the Army after high school, and then I was gonna be setting myself up to be a good husband, father for my kids. That's cool. Could always do that. But like, you know what I'm saying, was just giving the advice, hey bro, like go to college. For real. Like I had a $20,000 signing bonus from the Army.
Bro, the money they give out is crazy.
Bro, I was gonna go with it, bro. I was gonna be chilling.
Bro, I was thinking, bro,
$20K.
That's why did you say that?
Go to Japan, buy a motorcycle.
Cause 20 racks, bro. Cause this one like recruiter had came to my job or whatever, and he was like, yeah, like you just gotta do some training for like 3 months. We give you 20 racks. And I was like, 20 racks for 3 months of training? Like I ain't gonna lie, I'll do that shit. Like boot camp or whatever, like they was calling it for 20 racks. I was like, hey, shit, like, you know, I might fuck around, but I ain't never went to that shit. Cause I mean, depending
on ASVAL, but yeah, I had taken it and I gotten a good score, and I wanted to go to the Army just cause like I was more so like, oh, I'm only going to the Air Force or the Navy, but the Army just had offered me so much more, and as well as like job. Like I'm not the type of guy like I go through boot camp. You like think of what's fit for me, and then I just got to do it. The Army, you could sign your job. So I like that type of security. So that was that.
Give me your top favorite artist right now, and who's automatically getting played at the parties that you throw.
Future.
Hendrix.
Future.
Hendrix.
Yeah. Drake is going crazy. I haven't always been a Drake fan.
Oh, what?
Crazily. Hey, bro, I had to deal with a lot of stuff being light-skinned, bro. Like, I wasn't with none of the light-skinned shit.
Bro, that's wild.
The emotional, international, like, man.
I understand what you're saying.
Anytime that happened, bro, the next day on for time, like, years, bro.
Nah, yeah.
People bringing it up.
Nah, facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and I was, like, only light-skinned dude in my area, bro.
Drake?
Bro.
That's
It
wild.
was just tough. It was just tough. And I was just feeling some type of way.
It's crazy that you say that, too, because I feel like he was one of those, like, Drake, like, when he first was coming out, bro, niggas were very skeptical because he was light skinned. They're like, bro, like, you're trying to be a rapper or you're not dark skinned.
November 18
like,
was dope. Like, probably my favorite Drake song of all time. But, like, yeah, I don't know. But Drake is going absolutely crazy.
Future.
Love what Drake has going on. Future, Drake, Babyface Ray is the top right now.
Nah, niggas are playing.
I was rocking with Pooh Shiesty before he just like
he did some dumb shit.
Crashed out. Yeah, that's tough.
He was going crazy.
Let me see, Burner Boy for sure. Like
I need these boys, shy yo.
When he dropped that tape that had African Giant on it and Anybody, like he was like number 2 for my year recap on Apple Music.
That is wild, bro.
Like dead ass number 2.
It's crazy too, cause like I ain't gonna lie, like I'm African and shit, bro. But like I really didn't start getting to Afro beats till like I ain't gonna lie, like I managed like an Afrobeat artist and shit. Yeah. So I had to start like learning about that shit and shit. So I didn't really start getting to it until like last year.
Yeah, Fifth is tough. I really rock with Kodak, not cause I agree with everything that he does, but
in music wise,
not even just in music wise, just like being from a certain area and environment, to where like you could easily be. You know what I'm saying? Misconstrued or like people just not understanding.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Kodak be doing a lot of wild stuff too though.
He do. I feel like he don't understand the
tough.
magnitude of like where he's at sometimes. Yeah. Like I feel like
he's huge, bro.
He's huge. He's huge. But he does a lot of like crash dummy shit that can really like fuck. Like he's so lucky that Donald Trump came and pardoned his ass out of jail, bro. Like that's one of the realest things like that nigga did before, you know what I'm saying, he left office and shit. But like damn, like I feel like he don't understand the level of like, you know?
Dolph maybe as well.
Dolph too.
Man, Dolph was a big part of my high school little.
The crazy thing is I really didn't fuck with that nigga either. Like till like late. Not before he died. I
talk slow and like kind of slurring and shit, so I don't know, I just relate to it. And even when I met him, like it was like,
you met that nigga?
Yeah.
That's crazy. R.I.P. him, bro. That's crazy.
R.I.P. bro ass. But yeah.
I wanted to also ask you, like your relationships with people who are like in the industry and like who's like giving you advice on like how to like maneuver through the industry. And you know what I'm saying? There's always another level that you're gonna keep unlocking as you get, you know, higher and higher in this.
Yeah. So I'll say the club industry in Houston for sure, and I know it's probably across wherever. In the promo game. So club ownership is one thing, and then promotional companies is another. You know what I'm saying? Like ownership and who own these spots could not have anything to do with anything. They are old, not in it, like barely on social media, some stuff like that, and they include promo companies to come in and promote for them, bring people there to spend money, and then like the promo company just like receives percentages. That's just like what it is. I'm so much of like pro-black when it comes to like spots that's like targeted to black consumers. Like, bro, like it's crazy. Like I don't really like spending money nowhere that caters to black people but isn't like black owned or like just like is so like
why is it that
hip-hop.
why is it that why
what
like why are you so like black?
I'm weird. I don't know. I'm weird like that. I don't like the thought of people like benefiting off black consumer buying power, like black consumers and being like we're the number one consumers of anything, bro. I don't know. I just feel like it's messed up, bro. Like that's how I feel like that's how you stay behind as people. You know, you give money to people who don't care about you. You know, or
I see what you're saying,
bro. I'm so against it. Like I almost only eat at black restaurants, bro. Like
I see what you're saying.
Like luckily here in Houston, I have that type of variety and different places to go and kick it and like that. But bro, I'm super weird about it. Like I just don't care. I just don't care for it. It's one thing if I know you, I know the ownership, and I know that y'all cool as hell. You know what I'm saying? I know that y'all cut on some hip hop in y'all crib and kick it and smile and whatever.
Yeah, that's one thing.
But bro, it's like people will take so much, get so much sales, capture so much in sales, and then still be like ignorant people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Some shit like that.
Race, like
bro,
there's a lot of racist people.
I hate it, bro.
Yeah.
I absolutely hate it. Like, I hate the thought of it. Like, I almost, if it's in Houston, because I'm just like knowing what's going on around here, I got to know, like, ownership, like, what's going on for me to really just, like,
vibe
fuck with it.
Yeah. Nah, facts. I definitely hear you. So what's next for DJ Holizae, and what are you trying to accomplish moving forward?
Next, right now, is 4,000 and 5,000 people, attendees at a college party, for sure. I'm trying to get into the concert game, and that's something I've kind of like been interested in. But
I think you're definitely close to like reaching that. And
I'm not gonna lie. I'm right at concert.
Yeah.
If not, like what the big goal is, festival. I feel like I could get started, and actually I'm taking a festival approach to a few like upcoming college events I have like in coming months. Like really mapping it out. It being shit like PV, for example. Basically everything is a field party. Yeah. So I mean, those are considered festivals. Like when you go do your permitting and stuff, and you tell them, 2,000 plus people, it's festival. But I'm really trying to. Oh wow, it's all these moving parts going on. Like damn, like it's going down. Like it's nothing like this. This is a college festival.
You trying to get to like festivals like Rolling Loud and like just different like big.
Yeah. So Rolling Loud, I forecast something like that, maybe like age 30, 35.
Why?
I don't know. Sometimes
Bro.
Yeah, right.
I went to Rolling Loud when I was like 19. And that shit was like one of the like crazy experiences. Like,
but no, I see it. I see it happening.
And being a DJ, controlling like the environment, or like whatever you're like.
Oh, are you talking about DJing? Or you talking about throwing it?
Bro, throwing both.
So DJing, like I could have DJ Rolling Loud
both
this year, like the past year.
Wow, okay, so why would you not want to like participate?
I mean, I just don't. I'm just not connected to an artist at the moment. But I mean, all that is for the most part, DJs, artists will pick their DJ early on. You know what I'm saying? They just rock. You know what I'm saying? They just rock with their DJ like over the years from like the beginning to Rolling Loud. That's Rolling Loud. Rolling Loud, Coachella. Yeah, that's like the biggest stuff.
I went to Coachella too. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I used to live in California. I used to play basketball out there.
Damn.
Nah, it was crazy, bro. I was probably like one of the like most crazy.
Bro, I gotta go, bro. I'm tripping.
No, I'm telling you, bro. That whole will like blow your mind.
I'm tripping,
bro. Like
I'm literally tripping.
How Travis concert is here. It's probably like what it is there times 3, times 4. Just because, bro, hella people are doing hella drugs, hella white people. Like I lived in this place called Palm Springs. Coachella was like in Palm Springs, like literally like 5-10 minutes. Like that shit was like crazy. From my house, like where I was living at, bro. And like I ain't know nothing about that shit, but like
you had a party at the house afterwards? Or
nah, like bro, let me tell you. So I went to a mansion party, bro. First mansion party I've ever been to in my life, bro. I seen like some like I can't remember who I seen. It wasn't nobody crazy, but the house was just so crazy. There was niggas smoking weed, selling weed. There was like different like vendors of like it's like what was to come in the future of like where we are now. Like there was people literally selling weed, selling alcohol. It was just this big ass mansion party, bro. Like it was just crazy. Yeah, but I'm just saying like I feel like you can be like at that level where like you know what I'm saying you're throwing festivals. Like
so Rolling Loud I say 30, 35 just due to me knowing like what the overhead will be. Yeah, and the fact that I have like other concepts and businesses that I want to do prior to that. Okay. So I've already kind of like mapped out my little lineage. And if it comes to like partners coming to me or like me having a thought or you know what I'm saying, just like connections, bro. A lot of it is connections and just like the overhead, bro. But Rolling Loud, easily 2 million. Yeah. Up front. You know what I'm saying? Like that's crazy. Like everybody be like, oh, Richard Millie's no. That's boy. That's 8 Richard Millie. Like boy, like damn.
Nah, yeah, that's crazy.
Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's like 5, 6 Richard Millies.
That's crazy.
I mean, granted, that's an investment and something that is like a great big goal and like what I want to get to. I'm just saying, like, bro, that's.
I feel like in due time you'll get to that, huh?
Yeah, because the thing is, bro, I'm wanting to. So I'm in Texas. Texas has been looked at as outdated. It's been looked at as a place that like they're not known for innovating the entertainment industry.
Yeah, they're not. Yeah, facts.
You know what I'm saying? Not at all.
Facts.
You know, we will go to Miami and be wild, or Vegas be wild. That's understandable.
Vegas,
but we got to do it, and we got to cater it to black folks here. You know what I'm saying? And we're much more welcoming as, like, I feel like, as people than a lot of the other different races. Just, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to, like, get too into it.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
I feel like you could go to a black spot, you know what I'm saying, in Houston for sure, and just be like somebody they'll probably be hyping you up, like, like, dance, turn up, like, do your thing, like, have a great time.
Yeah.
Whereas,
I feel like that's the culture though, like, more inviting to like shit like that. And we're very like sociable.
That's what I'm saying. And if we're the number one consumers of whatever, bro, we should be the number one owners.
Yeah.
Of whatever. Yeah. And that's just how I feel, bro. That's just how I feel. And I'm confident in the black ownership here in Texas, progressing within the next 5 to 10 years here in Houston, and then upwards to 20 years across the state.
Yeah.
But this is all stuff that I've thought about, and you know what I'm saying? I be in my thoughts a lot. I don't watch TV. I be thinking about shit like this.
Nah, this shit makes sense because it definitely makes sense like how you are. Just off of me even talking to you like right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? We never had like a real sit down conversation like this. So I'm kind of understanding like how you're like thinking and like how you go about like doing your business. So
yeah, it's cool. This is chill. I feel like this is more informative for people, like, you know what I'm saying, to like maybe introduce someone to like other ways of thinking and kind of, I don't know, insight.
Yeah.
Especially for another young person. Like, it's not too many 21, 22-year-olds that have put this much thought and this much passion into DJing, but events in the club industry. Yeah.
I got Phantom Q&A time, bro. So I ask questions, you give me answers. Baby Keem or 42 Doug?
For me, I'm gonna say 42. That's one of my favorite artists.
That's crazy. Over Baby Keem.
Hey man, you lived in Cali, bro.
Hey, you gotta go listen. Did you listen to Baby Keem's last album?
A couple songs. Bro, I got some Baby Keem in my stuff.
You gotta listen to her fully, thoroughly. Gotta listen to her.
He jammed.
It's nothing against 42. Like, it's obviously like preference.
You saying 42? I'm saying 42. I'm saying, but it's just that's like, I think that's what his homeboys call him. Bro, so it's dependent. You asking me as a person?
No, yeah,
like,
it's all preference.
Yeah, I'm going 42 it up.
All right, this one I feel like is like should definitely be whatever. Big Sean or Yachty?
I'm gonna go. Sheesh.
You really think about this one? That's crazy.
Bro, I done rocked with both of them for a period. I'm not gonna lie. I'm more so like Yachty's creativity and his collaboration with other artists. You know, like he writes for different people.
Yeah.
And then Big Sean's like charisma and style and swag. It's different.
Okay.
Bro, I'm gonna say Yachty on a creative and more like broad.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're saying Yachty, right?
No, I'm not. I'm saying Big Sean. It's crazy.
Bro, Big Sean not writing for nobody?
He's cold though.
He's cold?
He's cold.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Like I'm saying,
he's cold, he's fly, like, I fuck with him.
Like the way he makes music. Like I like his music better than like Yachty's. I feel like Yachty is like a
bro, I don't really care for Yachty music like that. But he's like wrote some crazy stuff and he got some stuff that I rock with. The writing is crazy. Writing for the City Girls? Writing for the City Girls?
Yeah. And it's crazy because that shit didn't come out till later. I hear you.
Absolutely insane. That's
still
just
gotta
different.
Go Big Sean though. Travis Scott or Gunna?
Bro, I'm not gonna lie.
Bro, it's crazy because I was writing these questions. Like, I really didn't think this. I mean, I want y'all to think about this when I like ask y'all, but it's just crazy to really think about this one though. Like,
damn,
Travis Scott or Gunna?
I'm not gonna lie, bro. That's I don't know, bro. Say somebody like creative for Travis Scott and like put Gunna up against like a dresser or something, like somebody who.
They're both artists though.
That's true, and they both are into fashion.
They both. I mean, yeah, they both are. I would say I don't even know who's more stiffer. I think Travis more stiffer.
Travis early on, like when I was in high school, when I was like 15, I went through an Archie phase, and that was like Maria, I'm Drunk. I think that was Rodeo. That was out.
Yeah.
I was going to
Skyfall.
parties called Crit Life. Shout out Crit Life, man. Real pioneers in Dallas parties, man. Was some early on influence for me, and that's real. Like Crit Life really paved the way for me. And when I first started going to parties, when I was 14, 15 years old, riding a train to Dallas, bro, Travis Scott was like everything at them parties. So I'm very appreciative of that. But me personally, when I'm listening to, I'm gonna go Gunna now.
Okay.
But I don't know. It's just different phases. I don't know. I don't really compare them to though.
You know, it's crazy too because
Travis Scott's a genius.
It's crazy too because I really didn't fuck with Travis before. It's so crazy, bro. Like how I like this nigga so much now because like when I was in like high school, days after rodeo was a thing. Like it was like, you know what I'm saying, he started getting hyped. But like I really didn't like the sound. Because it was different. And then I heard like as years kept going, it was like song Company with Drake, and then
let's say appreciation.
Rodeo.
Let's say appreciation. I appreciate Travis Scott. I've looked into like production stuff and like how hands on he is with even, like producing and stuff. Bro, like that's genius, bro.
Nah,
you know what I'm saying? Like
for sure.
Travis Scott, bro.
For sure.
But Gunna, like, you know what I'm saying? If I'm just
yeah.
Like this is me typically. I'm Gunna it up.
No, I feel you. It's just like I don't know.
I'm not with that. I'm not too fond of like the Gunna like P shit. It's cool. I say P, but
that shit is so crazy how he made that thing. He made that shit a thing.
Like popular.
Yeah, everybody was like typing P's and shit. Yeah, but whatever. Metro Boomin or Take Key.
Who?
Metro Boomin or Take Key.
Oh, damn. I done met both these guys. I low key say Take Key. Damn.
This is.
I'm gonna say Take Key because he cool. He came from college events. I know his manager's dope. Yeah, I like Take Key because I know of his experience with being a college guy. So I'm gonna side with Take Key.
Okay.
But Metro Boomin describe like work and portfolio goes for years. That's like
London on the Track or DJ Esco.
Probably DJ Esco.
DJ Esco. Pharrell or Swiss Beats?
Pharrell.
Okay. Adam 22 or DJ Academics?
Adam 22 for sure.
You got Adam at 22? It's crazy. I was on the phone with my friend. And I was like, bro, I'm gonna write this whole thing. He was like, he gonna say Act. Why you say Adam? Cause I fuck with Adam too. But I fuck with Act too though.
No, cause Adam is just more chill. He's more like, I feel like he's more real. Like yeah.
You think he really than Act? Act be calling niggas out whenever he feels like,
bro, that's dangerous, bro. Like I ain't too much with the controversy, bro. I'm not with the controversy.
No, I feel you. That's why that like, but I feel like that's why Act is like different. Cause like he cares about the bullshit, but he makes shit that like niggas.
Let me tell you, I'm not too much with controversy at all. Like that's like, you know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
So when it comes to like controversial like people, I can't really rock with them because I know if I rock with them or, you know what I'm saying, like this is academically somebody I could run into and really like be like this.
Yeah.
Then what if somebody who he done called out?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, I see what you're saying. Yeah. I see what you're saying.
Whereas Adam, like,
he be messy. DJ Academics be messy.
Yeah. I'm not with the messy shit, bro.
I feel you. I fuck with Adam too. Like when I first started my shit, like I was watching a lot of Adam. Like I fuck with Adam.
He's just dry though.
What do you mean he's dry?
He's kind of dry. Like
I don't really like his. That's what I'm saying. Like I don't really like his interviews so much. I fuck with Adam as a person. I mean, I don't know him and shit, but like just like what he stands for and how he's built his brand from like where he is, like where he first started to where he is now. But like DJ Academics is somebody like, cause he was in college too. Like that nigga went to like New York and like that nigga wasn't shit either. If you really listen to that nigga's story, that's why I really fuck with that nigga. I ain't gonna lie. Like me and him had the same birthday. It's crazy. So I fuck with Act.
That's dope.
But I fuck with Adam too. So that one, you know, whatever. Polo G or Dirk?
Polo G.
Over Little Dirk?
Polo G. Bro, I'm not gonna lie. Polo G is actually one of my favorite artists.
Bro, over Dirk? Did you hear what Dirk just dropped?
Yeah, I've been listening to Dirk, actually.
I fuck with Polo too, though. But
Dirk is tight. Dirk is tight. Polo G be like really rapping.
Nah, he do.
I'm not so much with the pain shit.
I'm
I
not
don't
either.
too much care for. Like it was a period of time. Who was it? It was like
Rod Wave.
It was Rod Wave, and then it was somebody else.
Not fucking with it,
Bro. It was a class, but I was on it. Like I was on it. But bro, I think it was during the pandemic. It was Rod Wave, then it was somebody else, and it was two sad ass niggas.
I forgot who.
And it was like it had me fucked up, bro. For
Nah.
like a couple weeks. I'm listening to. I'm bad with that. Like I'll put on an album and it'll just run. You feel me? It'll damn near like
facts.
Play 4 or 5 times.
That's how it was with Roddy Ricch when he dropped his Please Antisocial album. Like I was jamming out like constantly. Nigga.
Yeah.
Nah,
that
Roddy
was
Wave is too sad for me, bro. Like I can't listen to that nigga too much. Like
I rock with it.
I do.
Was Rod Wave. Who the hell was it? It was Rod
too.
Wave and somebody else. But like, bro, like, I was like, bro, hell no, this sad ass shit too.
No,
cut it off and like
it's
never played it again.
It's too sad for me, bro.
I'm like, bro, nigga, am I sad, nigga?
Like, bro, what'd you go through? It's crazy too, cause he knows that too, cause he said my next album is gonna be the last side album I make, like, cause it's just too like depressing. Like, I fuck with it though, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm like, bro, like, nigga.
Who's the next person you would want to see on a Phantom Experience? And you would have to help me get them on here.
Has EJ been on?
Yeah, he's already been on.
Do you know Jason?
Nah, the white boy?
Yeah.
I don't know. I got seen him on social
media.
Bro,
he got a 1510 out of 1600 on his SAT.
He got a what?
1510 out of 1600 on his SAT.
That's crazy.
Yeah, he works in the trauma department, or it might be pediatrics now.
Damn.
But bro, he's like a real science guy.
I didn't know that.
Jason, he's just funny actor. He might not want to sit here and talk, but
we can make it like, you know,
interactive.
Yeah, so it don't gotta be no like. It's
bro,
different.
Jason is literally a genius, bro. Jason is literally a genius. Yeah, I'll probably say Jason.
You probably say Jason.
I'll probably say Jason just because like he's so interesting and like such a great friend of mine.
Yeah.
And I appreciate it. People don't really know his intellect.
How smart he is and shit.
Yeah.
I mean,
he's serious. He's serious, but great friend of mine and bro, like literal genius for sure.
Well, you gotta get him on here, man.
For sure.
But I appreciate you for coming in, man. All y'all young DJs out here trying to become this. I feel like this is a great video for y'all to tune into, man. My boy, happy early birthday.
Appreciate it,
tomorrow.
brother. Appreciate it, brother.
We locked in, man.